Welcome everyone to the Esports Wrap episode for 2020, our very first one. This is actually our 63rd episode though, and we wanted to kick things off by actually introducing some players that are actually part of the Bahamas Colombia matchup. Now they played in Call of Duty, but before they were able to play Colombia, they had to first go through national qualifiers. And for that, the Bahamas Esports Federation reached out as much as they could.
Thank you.
To have a national qualifier and get as many Bahamians as they could to participate. And we had a fair amount of persons that were able to that signed up. Some unfortunately weren't able to play for various reasons, but we think we made some solid choices when it came to our actual roster to go against Colombia. Now we had from that a team A and a team B, and we picked that team A and team B based off of the 5v5 and the 2v2 comps that we had running, because we had two different competitions happening for qualifiers. Now from that, we picked who we thought were some of the better players and persons that really stood out towards us, which we have most of them here today. Unfortunately, one who played the doc was unable to make tonight's recording, and so we have the person that he was originally taking the place of that night, who's Origins. He's also here with us. So I'd like to start things off by introducing our players. So I'm going to start off with who I think some people would have actually considered as the team captain. That would be in our bottom left-hand corner as Dr. Noel.
What's up? What's up?
Followed by the top left-hand corner, which is Tub Fluff.
Yo.
Followed by bottom middle corner. Well, bottom middle, no corner. Origins.
What's up?
Followed by top middle, which is Mercy.
Hello, guys.
And lastly but not least, someone who a lot of people had their eyes on during the games, especially due to his frag counts. We'd like to introduce Kronos.
The carry. Oh my
That's
god.
because I don't like mine.
I knew I couldn't escape it for this. I knew it. But okay, I want to get people to know you guys a bit more. So, starting in the same order, if you could just give us a little bit about yourself, your name, where you live, how long you've been playing Call of Duty, some interesting things about you, that kind of stuff.
So some of the information I can't give out though.
Give out what you can. What you feel comfortable with.
My actual name is Noel. That's why I made it Dr. Noel, because I take no L's. Anyways, so yeah, I'm 21. I'll be 22 this year. I've been playing Call of Duty since the second week it came out. I wasn't able to play it the first week because Cable Bahamas decided to. Right, yeah. So yeah, I didn't have internet for 2 weeks, but yeah, I have been playing since the second week when it actually came out. So yeah. Right, and I live in Nassau, Bahamas.
Now, question: you said you started Call of Duty the second week it came out. Was that Modern Warfare or Call of Duty on a whole?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Have you played any previous titles?
Yeah, I have.
Which ones?
I've played Call of Duty, the first one, Call of Duty 4, remastered, COD, then Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare, Ghost, basically all of them. Yeah, basically all of them. Yeah.
I think I've played all of them too.
Except Infinity Warfare. That's the only one I didn't play because I didn't like it.
Okay, fair. What about you, Tub?
My name is Ashton and I'm from Eleuthera. Just like Doctor, I've played basically all of them. I haven't owned all of them, but I have like a lot of them digital. But yeah, I stream through the week. different games. Usually it's COD now. But yeah, for Modern Warfare, I played it like the first week and a half it came out, and then I dropped it for like maybe a month, and then I picked it back up, and now I'm trying to learn it better in mouse and keyboard. So, but yeah, that's me.
Fair. How about you, Origins?
My name is Mariana Sherrod, 19, Eleuthera. I've owned this Call of Duty for almost 3 weeks.
Okay.
I've never owned a Call of Duty besides this one.
Dang, pretty good.
I used to play Black Ops 1 and 2. Like Black Ops 1 at my cousin's house, Black Ops 2 at a friend's house. I was always good on console. I just come from like a lot of battle royale and other FPS games, and now I'm on PC for the past 5 years. That's about it.
Lucky. I wish I would have switched to PC sooner.
How about you, Mercy?
All right, my name's Byron from Eleuthera. I've played since just like Ashton from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Started Modern Warfare from beta. And 21 years old. Going to be 20. That's about it.
Okay. Cool.
I forgot my age. I'm 23, although I may not look it.
And how about you, Kronos?
Oh, my bad. Phone just stopped ringing when it was my turn. But all these brethren out here talking about age and name. Like, yeah, my name is Kronos, so you can leave it right there. All right. And in terms of like, playing the games, I played Black Ops 3, 4, and then this one here. But prior to that, I played a lot of Star Wars Battlefront and a lot of The Division. So that's my background with shooters.
Okay.
That's about it. And I only play this game because I like to kill people in game.
I feel like I know the reason you want to say your real name now.
Okay, so I'm going to pose a question to you guys. I know this one's going to be a bit controversial, but that's the reason why I want to get out of the way first.
Sorry.
Shooters. Do they make you more aggressive? Like, what's with that whole, like, oh, they play shooters, and so, like, the whole real world thing. How does that work for you guys?
With me, I would say, like, when I'm playing video games, I'm like, I act completely different. But I might like curse here and there, maybe. But no, I do it anyway. But yeah. But in real life, you wouldn't hear me saying any of that. Like, I'm completely different. Like, it's like a whole different mode. Like, I don't even talk about video games most of the time. But it's just like something I use to like cope with, like if I'm going through something, the first thing I'll do is like play video games, take my mind off whatever is going through. And as soon as I like play one or two more games, so I've been stuck with it basically.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah. Sorry, I had to answer a phone. Could you repeat that question?
Essentially, the whole shooters, do they make you more aggressive? Do they make you more prone to actually going out and shooting people in real life? Like, what's your take on that kind of stuff?
Oh, whoa, that's deep, bro. I only come on the game because it's fun. I don't want to shoot nobody.
I mean, if somebody's going to go out and commit a crime like that, it's not going to cost a
No,
definitely not.
See, I think most of the time, because I would say most of the time people actually play video games so they don't do that. Because even okay, for example, some people are not like that open, right? But they would be open to like people like who are friends online. They would like let them know if they've been friends like for a long time. They would actually like tell each other, oh yeah, what's happening? Hey, what's good? But most of the time they wouldn't really even their parents they're not comfortable saying, oh yeah, this happened, that happened, but they would actually tell their friends first before they even tell their parents. I know that for a fact. even close friends. But most of the time, some people do have like a problem, even like with real life friends. They don't want to tell them these stuff because they'll be like, oh yeah, he's kind of weird. He plays video games all the time. So they're gonna do their best to like tell somebody who's they've never met in real life, and you know what I mean, right? In face to face, they don't have to have that interaction, yeah, stuff like that. So I would say video games for most of the people is it's like a therapy kind of thing, but there is some cases here and there that goes too far, especially like if you keep dying in a video game again and again, people do get pissed, and if they take it like really seriously, that's just taking it to a next level. So, that actually requires therapy.
See, I understand from that point because I'm broken 2 mouses like rating in video games, but that's because I play competitive. I used to play for money on others, so I got mad. But you gotta look at straight facts, like when you talk about people getting more violent. Because if you look at like the cases and stuff, where there are like a handful of people that have gotten by, like they say because of video game, but honestly, you can say that about movies too, TV shows, advertisements or commercials like that. So it's not just video games that you're looking at. And even so, with those handful of people, they've always been shown to have mental disorders that weren't properly taken care of. So, I mean, take what you want.
Yep.
That is fact.
I think you guys answered that very well. Now that we've gotten that more controversial topic out of the way, I know you guys haven't really played together as a team before now. How is that actually coming together, finding each other, and actually like trying to prepare for this tournament? Well, actually for the qualifiers and then the tournament. Let's start with the qualifier.
I only played the qualifiers, so I can only speak on behalf of that. But for the qualifiers, when we first started playing, I just started the game. I was pretty new, didn't understand any of the guns, had nothing unlocked. I just started playing, and Kronos and Dr. Noel, like, I know they're beasts. Just saying that. They honestly showed me like what attachments to put on, stuff like that, different peak spots. Noel's good at calling out and positioning, and honestly, I just stayed on point, just capped. That's pretty much it. While Noel and Kronos just ran around getting streaks or getting kill streaks, keeping people, and it just worked.
With me, I would say like at first, as soon as I saw the Call of Duty tournament thing, I was like, wow, I'm in, count me in. Finally something I could actually be involved in, because I was actually waiting for somebody to like come up with a CSGO like tournament or something like that. But Call of Duty, as soon as it came out, I was like, yeah, I need to be a part of this. And yeah, I mean, I didn't really know anybody in here. I knew Tub always streamed. Always. I know Kronos since day one. He always used to ask everybody, hey, who wants to play? And like, I never actually like went, I just like, stick to the people who I actually knew who were playing Call of Duty then. But when we did the qualifier and we just came as a team, like, I don't think at first we didn't really care, but we all had like an open mindset, which I loved. Like everybody like listened. Like they weren't like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Everybody were willing to listen, and at the end of the day, yeah. So I mean, like everybody did their job, because I've played like CS:GO probably for like 6,000 hours. I had played for multiple seasons. I've played competitively for multiple like leagues and stuff. I mean, I haven't went up there yet, but like for intermediate and like stuff like that, I've made it. I would say like I'm not that bad. I wouldn't say I'm bad or good, mediocre. But I would say because of CS:GO, I basically knew what to do with Call of Duty too, because I used to like always call out, because with the team, somebody needs to like take in charge of like calling out, because if everybody calls out and do their own thing, it's just going to be scattered and it's going to be all messed up. And the worst part is somebody needs to be there to like hold the team together even if you're losing. And I like doing that. Even if it's losing, it's fine. I mean, we could come back for the next game. It's not like we lost like multiple times, but somebody has to be there to like tell the the players, oh yeah, this we got this. We only got 150 points left. We just need 50 more, 20 more. Gotta call out because not every player is gonna look at everything at the same time. I like looking over to make sure, because I don't know how to explain it. As a team leader, if I say Chronos, yeah, push forward, I'm gonna come with. I expect somebody like Tub. Like I don't have to mention his name, but in my mind I know that he's behind me. I'm not gonna get killed. I have that trust. But I didn't when we first started playing. I just played on my own. But once we started to get know each other's play style and stuff, we just we don't even have to even call out that much anymore. We just know how we play, and we just take over that role, switch over that role now. So I like that a lot.
Anyone else want to give their thoughts on it?
Yeah, sure. Like your boys say, I've been asking people to come play Call of Duty from that time. Everyone has said they come in, but ain't nobody
Yeah,
yet.
exactly. Yeah, that is true.
And then when the tournament thing gets up, I say, oh yeah, they should get some people to play now because I like custom matches. Anyway, so in terms of playing with these guys, when I first started playing, it's I can just smoke all these dudes since we in a private match because I want to have some fun, But then when we had to play on the team, it was a little different, because I ain't the type of person to play objective-based game modes. I can't do it. All right, that's why I just play strictly team deathmatch when I play Call of Duty. When I play objective game modes with random people, I just get mad because nobody is whole objective, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
But when I play with these fellas, I gotta think about that objective, and that just make me feel, I got some. I don't know. I got the power to do what I want to. But I mean, if I gotta play objective, I'll play. And I did learn quite a bit based on playing with these guys, especially with objective-based stuff. It ain't always about the kills, although I still get half the kills, but it ain't always about the kills. And I do enjoy playing with these fellas because I never got to think about an objective.
That's fair. That's fair. So
my luck on it is, I always when people I never I didn't know, but this has opened up my mind big time to actually come out and find players, communicating with them and playing other people.
Mercy, you're cutting off here and there.
yeah, you cut out, but I think we got the basic gist of what you were saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so when it came to the tournament, how was that for you guys? Because I know that was a little bit different. You'd already had roughly about a week actually playing together, from setting up for the tournament, well, for the qualifiers, and a few more days before the actual tournament itself. Well, not tournament, but match between Colombia. How was that training time, and then how was the match for you guys?
Well, in terms of training, let me start first. One thing I did not like is all the restrictions, okay? There's too much restrictions. It was stressing me out, all right? First, they telling me I can't use a stim shot. What? I can't use C4. Come on now. Huh? What is this? I can't use a talk laser. Everything I can't. No kill streaks. My brain dead. What you want me to? You mean to tell me I get around the map killing all these dudes and I can't use a kill streak? I work hard for that. But anyway, I digress.
Well, for those who are unaware, for the qualifiers, kill streaks were allowed, and then on the 26th of February, now our qualifiers were the 20th and 21st. On the 26th, Call of Duty League decided to change it up and set it to no kill streaks. So for the match between the Bahamas and Colombia, we went and continued with the Call of Duty League since we had already agreed to following that rule set. And so there were no kill streak, which you just heard the man. He did not like. But yes, so anyone else? How was the training time for you?
Honestly, with me, we already understood how they played, just by the practice thing for the ping testing, because I realized they were trying their best. Because you could actually hear every single last one of them calling out whenever me, Chronos, anybody kill it. so far, like whoever I killed, they were calling out like exactly where I was, even though like I didn't understand, but like certain stuff, like I knew they were like calling out I was there because his friend just like came through showers and just shot me from forest, and I was like, huh, all right, so these guys are actually like trying really hard, and I was like, if that's them actually trying, we don't even have to try during the tournament. Because we weren't trying, we weren't allowed to try and give out our strats. And we actually were really close to winning.
Except
and if we actually, yeah, true. But if we were actually like try really, really hard, I mean, we didn't even. Did we even try, guys? Like,
Don't
right?
make me use a pistol, you know.
But
Okay.
yeah.
For context, because of how Kronos is and how he likes to do is going around fragging people, one of our team coaches, our head team coach, put a restriction on Kronos and said that he could only use a pistol to take down persons instead of an actual, like, his normal loadout. So that I kind of sad that I wasn't able to watch that. But yeah, please guys, continue.
Well, yeah, you know, just by them like playing that day kind of gave us an idea of what they were capable of and what they could do. And we just played off that. And we were honestly like, we didn't expect anything. We were just playing for fun. Once we realized that we were going to win, we just started having fun.
Yeah, we stopped jokes.
Yeah, we just started making jokes. Like, that's just perfect. Because I would say our serious match was like Hackney Yard once we understood how they played. And we were like, yeah, this is going to be a piece of cake. Let's just 3-0 them and just go home. So,
when we first started the first map, I was a little iffy because we didn't know for sure if that was like how hard they were playing in the practice. So I went into it like a little bit iffy, like what are they going to do? Like, are they going to pull out and become beasts of all of a sudden? But no, once we got like a little bit of a lead on Hackney Yard, I
so one thing I did learn about them is they were really good at getting the objective first before us.
Right.
Like they did know the spawns because they actually like went around the spawns so we don't spawn there. Because sometimes like if a person spawns in middle in Hackney Yard, we're gonna spawn all the way close to office, far in the corner. And if they know exactly what's going on, they would actually like have a crossfire. But they didn't. The main problem with them was they didn't like force us. They didn't push like that to like take us out of our positions.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, they actually let us take the objective like over and over again, and they didn't like contest or like push and extend to their boundaries. It was like somebody was telling them, "Oh yeah, just stay here. Don't go all the way around. Just play around, do your own thing."
Yeah. I was telling them to stay right there. Calm down.
Cronus is the troll of almost every game I play with him. Oh my. Be it League, be it Call of Duty now. Good lord.
I waiting for this ruin, Terrell. I'm tournament.
I could, you know, we're gonna keep on topic. I'm not gonna let you derail me. You're trying to troll me in my show.
Me waiting for a Fortnite tournament.
Don't
get out of here. Get out of here.
Boy, if you don't get that Fortnite, none of that.
But okay, so when you say that you now Tub, I know when you were just talking, you were talking about when you first got into the map. No, right. I wasn't sure of when you were speaking about that first match. You were talking about the practice match, or
no? I was talking about the first match, like first tournament match. That's what I was talking about.
So as you guys went through these matches, it became pretty obvious that even this is not a pun on one of the modes, but you guys were starting to dominate. First it was Hardpoint, then it was Search and Destroy, and while it was supposed to be a best of 5, we only ended with 3 modes, and so the last map was Domination. Now, for each one of those modes, I saw where they started to, perhaps in the last mode, come back it with a little bit more vigor. How was that for you guys, seeing that change? Or did you guys even note it?
For the last match, I was like, wow, there. Okay, the last match was kind of a completely different. Like, it was like we were playing a completely different team. They were really aggressive, like, and they knew what they were like. It's like they did practice for domination, because that, I think, were we playing domination when we played for the practice match? Right, we were playing domination, right? No.
Hard point.
Okay. Well, it was on the same map, and I was like, they were really strong on that map. But domination was really like the hardest map we actually played against them.
Yeah, I think the first two maps they played a little bit back and more casual kind of, and then the last map they was just like, we just gotta rush everybody.
So, if you could do it again, would you? That goes for the qualifiers. That goes for the actual matchup against Colombia. Would you guys
qualifiers like staying as the same team and going against other teams?
I mean, you could answer it like that, or you could take it as, you know, just how you guys started with the actual qualifiers, finding another person, finding a team, building up a team, and winning the qualifiers to go on to Colombia or let's say another country or whatever it is. Would you guys do that entire process?
As if this never happened, or as if this happened and we're gonna
Both.
get.
If it
never
wasn't,
happened.
if it was never happened, I'd do it. But now that I know what these two's capable of, Dr. Noel and Chronos, I definitely don't want to be on a team
Against him, yeah.
Lamau.
So we can't play customs then.
One move on me next.
Yeah, back to like for when we were like all meeting each other. I was, like I said, I dropped COD for like a month or two. When I got back, I seen the thing in Discord, and I was like, I really want to try that. So I was following COD Esports ever since like Advanced Warfare, I think. So like pulling for teams on that and just watching that straight through all these years, I've always wanted to play a little bit competitive, and this was my chance. So I was like, finally, like Doctor said, finally I can try and get somewhere with it. So it was cool meeting everybody and actually playing with everybody and how well we played together.
Anyone else?
To be honest,
Okay, go ahead.
sorry. You know,
Go
when my thing, you could hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, my view of the whole thing was finally I could play some custom matches against some other, you know, people in the Bahamas, because, you know, that's all I wanted to do. You know, to be honest, I wasn't really looking to be on no team, to be on no national, this and that. You know, but somehow I get drafted. But I did enjoy the matches, and I'm ready for Jamaica now. Time to pay them back, because I want you to understand. You know, we like the Avengers, and I'm bringing out the Hulk on them.
I think you need a little bit of context there, though, Kronos.
Say again?
I think you need a little bit of context there.
What you mean? Oh, you mean in terms of Jamaica?
Yeah, like what
Oh
happened
yeah, that's
before.
because, you know, we was doing a limit, right? they destroy us. Like, we get beat down, and then after the beat down, they just had their little fresh mouth, you know, talking about how bad we is and all other foolishness, you know. But I want to see them now, huh? Because I ready to tell them.
And that was in League of Legends, where we were surprised when they brought out a challenger rank person, which is, for those that are unaware, is one of the top ranks in the world. So that got us a bit by surprise. Our Team B did give them a good run for the money for the first match, but we're coming for them. We'll do that again. But ever since this Colombia matchup, Jamaica has reached out to us again and is asking for a matchup with Call of Duty. So we're going to see how that goes. We'll be using these same guys seeing how that works out. So they'll be sticking together as a team, both Team A and Team B, and going through training matches. You guys have been, even since the Colombia match, you guys have been playing together. I see you guys talking and playing and jumping inside lobbies. So actually, that's a question. Like, now that you guys are together, like, how has that been? Like I said, I see you guys jumping inside random matches, playing together. How's that working?
We're destroying the lobbies because people are leaving when they see us.
Oh yeah, I mean, and not just that. And when we play, like, we play exactly the way we play, even like in a serious match. But we don't really have to like call out like that. We just know our role and we just do. Like, we don't really like say anything. We just like, you know, play for our own self, but we still like play the objective. We still know what we're doing. But you know, that's actually like building the chemistry between all of us. Because I know for a fact Kronos is gonna do.
Uh-oh.
No, you cut
That's
out
that
completely.
basic package.
Noel.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We lost Noel.
He was lying to us. He get basic package.
Oh Lord.
All right.
Oh Lord.
Just a heads up, at Team Jamaica, Kronos likes to camp junkyard on kill out, you know.
Oh wow.
Well, mothers.
Oh,
No, don't worry, it's a bait.
I was about to say you know you letting out some information there.
Pretty big
It's a
area anyway.
No, don't worry, I can be right behind him. When they kill Kronos, I picking that up.
See, he's the one trying to steal your kills, Chrono.
Serious man.
Noel, sorry.
No, Tab. You be the one keeping all the kills. I be watching you, you know.
Actually, that raises a point. A lot of people focus in on Noel and Kronos, but Mercy, like, how you guys play vital roles as well. So what's your thoughts on that? Do you feel a certain kind of way because they focus in on these guys, or?
No, like the first match, I could go back to the Colombia match. We played hardpoint. I play more objective based, so me and Doctor was always around the objective. So because I know, depending on the skill of the other team, I can't outgun. Well, I'm gonna work on that, but outgunning certain people is difficult. So I just focus on. Well, I was on controller then, but now I'm on mouse and keyboard. I feel a lot better. But with the objective, I always, whenever I was playing objective, so I would just sit on the hard point. And now I'm just gonna have to start working on my aim a little bit more. But in the first half yard hard point match, I had 2 minutes in the hill, and everybody else had like maybe above a minute and less. So I felt like I played a big part in that, just holding the point while all of them were just going out and.
Big part, big man. You played like the biggest part because you know I think that's an objective.
Yeah, and then while all of them was just catching frags, I just played the way I know how to play and try to help them as best I can with extra kills.
By extra, he means these teams the ones I hear about to get.
But yeah, no, I think this has helped me learn a lot. That's where I was dropped from playing, and I just picked it up a few weeks, or I guess a month ago. It's helped me get back into it a lot more and want to like work on everything I can.
Okay, what about you, Mercy?
To me, I was the test them. What last to say? Go out in the middle, see where everybody's coming. Try to do my best. Other than that, I mean, I don't feel no type of way. I know both of them. Not a game.
Sorry.
But I don't feel not really. I accept the fact that both of them's top gunner.
Big man, if Mercy wasn't there getting killed, I wouldn't know where half of them people was.
They top gunners for now.
And actually, like, I watched through the VOD of the Colombia match, and like the last game in domination, Mercy was actually picking up a lot of the clutch kills on the points when they were on the flags, and that was pretty good. Like, because if he didn't get them kills, they would have had
Yeah.
Most of the last match, I stayed back on flag A, which was spawn to try to keep it. With I didn't get many people down that way, because Kronos was on one side killing all of them, and Nolan Top was on the next side killing them.
Kronos, don't
So
worry.
I
I
only
come
got
in
the
for you
mid.
and Noel top spot.
Say what?
I come in for you and Noel top spot.
Bring it.
I
Okay.
I've been practicing. Don't worry. I learned in the map finally.
All right.
See, you gotta watch out for him stealing your kills now.
I gotta watch out for all of y'all because Mercy even started doing it.
This CDL, I can kill it.
Blood.
1v5 them.
Say, well,
like-
blood. Even Mercy try and do it.
Wait, look, yeah, every time I think I put together last kill cam kill, somebody take it.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I seen one comment in the VOD from the Colombia match. It said, Kronos, it's the whole team. What's up?
Yeah.
I know, but that.
So I'm wondering when Michael's going to look at the redemption that I
But I'm gonna look at the what?
done with the cookie.
What's that?
Redemption. I'm a little
With
lost.
cooking.
The channel point.
Oh, he means the channel points that he redeemed.
Oh my gosh. Let me see.
I don't know what to say. Oh, can we not see?
Who this person is? Soft Super King.
Sofa King lit.
Say choose what I do next. Oh my god. Maybe during one of my gaming streams we could do that. not for this particular one.
I say he'll never do this, but it's worth a shot.
Someone said change my lighting in my room. Okay. Hey Google, change my light to blue. Hey Google, change my light to blue. Even know if it's gonna. Okay, yep, you see it like right.
They look purple to me.
That-
It looks better
Yeah,
when I
like
take off
purple.
my stream light.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a stream light on too.
Regin.
I'm in the dark. I have a light. I just like it on like when in the night.
Someone is saying show KD, but I mean, how are you gonna show KD?
But you can say KD for the log, show KD.
Yeah, not just him, but
Saying that
one
straight
other,
through.
some other
I
person
gotta show
who
you.
Joan Lion or something like that.
I'm on my way to 2.0, so I'll let you know if I get there.
I'm at 1.3 right now.
But playing objective based sometimes that don't work out.
Mine
Play-
actually
play-
getting better.
Play that match then.
Yeah. If I keep playing deathmatch with y'all, it'll go up way way higher.
Actually, that raises a question. That's something we had before the show, and I was hoping Dr. Noel would have been on by now. To actually also talk about. But there was someone on Facebook who seemed to have an issue with the fact that we called you some top players. And quote, really, I'd like to have that reviewed and see no pessimism, and that's proudly, but at what ranking competitive match was paired? I don't know. Sorry, I know that stuff is not easy as athlete and been in matches with squads assembled with Africans and Americans, with a few behemoths competing major leagues against completion in the region, and that is not a piece of cake. Even come top 10 out of 100 league platinum players.
Tell him bring your team, right? Bring your team. Bring a second team. I will 10v5 them.
Well, but first of all, here's what I think you need to
Oh.
understand. This is just a small group of people. We are at the bottom of the barrel here. And we only grade based off of the people that we know who play. We ain't watching no other people on Twitch and they big time tournament. I ain't trying to fight them, do it.
I
Okay?
ain't trying to fight him.
But all I'm saying, it's just a bunch of, people in the Bahamas getting together and actually playing to see who, how good you is, and then you just play. You just have fun. Ain't nobody, I know what this dude running on, but no top 10, because I believe that we is no top 10 yet.
That's my
'cause it's a
problem with gaming in the
possibility.
Bahamas. No one really plays like competitively.
Right, that's what
I
I'm saying.
hated that. I hated that. But every single game I played, I played wages. I played tournaments, professional scrims and stuff like that. Now, I've never seen a Bahamian player. Never.
Nope.
Well, you played yourself, didn't you? That's a Bahamian player.
I mean, what?
I mean, prior.
The most
Besides
I
me.
played was like in Black Ops 3. I played like 2 or 3 UMG matches, but that was the most I was ever played. That
Nah,
was
I
sorta
played-
competitive.
When I used to take Fortnite seriously, like seasons 4 to 7, I played a lot of wagers and tournaments and scrims and stuff like that. And then two other games I played competitively.
I see a question in the chat. Is CoD the only games you guys play? Not for me.
No,
But
not
lately
either.
it has been just for sake of the scrim. But before that, I was playing Apex and Apex Legends and just a few other variety games. I used to play Need for Speed and some other racing games because I have a wheel rig that I always used to use. So that's me.
What about you, Mercy?
Mercy, do you play any other games except for COD?
I played Rust.
Play what?
Rust, I think. He,
Rust?
yeah.
Okay, what about you, Origins?
Fortnite, Paladin, Black Squad, Warface, Ring of Elysium. That's about it. Call it.
I mean, I have a lot of other games, but those were the main ones that I played lately.
Oh, so we're talking about main games here.
I mean, they just said if COD's the only game that you got.
No. I
But
play a lot of other
I am
games.
waiting on that Animal Crossing. Can't wait for that to come.
I can't play casual games. I don't know. I just don't have fun playing games casually. I always have to like try and play competitive.
Right.
So, Kronos, what about you? What games do you play?
No, Black Ops. Well, I'm playing in the more sense Modern Warfare. League of Legends, Runeterra, League of Runeterra. Sometimes GTA. The Division. I trying to get the Division 2 now. I haven't
Pokemon
played
Green.
Battlefront 2. Boy, that was a game, eh? But dope. That was a solid one. I used to play a lot of Black Desert, but I had to stop because I get too addicted.
Really?
Yeah. It was
I have a
fun.
few friends that played it, and I don't know if I want to play it yet.
No, don't do it.
I was like a League of Legends player.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
okay. So just touching back onto that earlier thing, like you guys said that Bahamians don't really go for competitive stuff. In your opinions, if the Bahamas Esports Federation decides to start picking up and actually having things like workshops, picking up other games and having national tournaments, actually having national rankings, working with different tournament organizers to get something like that going, and so that any tournament that you're a part of votes towards your tournament rank, or your national rank. How do you think you would feel in terms of stuff like that? Would that incentivize you? Would you be more willing to actually try out maybe some games, or actually come out to actually play in these tournaments if that's your interest?
Try out new games? No. I put too much time into these games to try out new games. I don't have time for that. Come out and play in tournaments and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll be down to help people. Like, I love knowing different glitches in games is what I do. That's how I beat people. So I'm down to teach people all the ones I know in like Fortnite and other games.
Brendan say glitches.
I
I
heard
don't think you understand how many glitches in Fortnite you could abuse.
That's why I need to play it anyway.
Let's
That's
not
why
talk
I
about
know
glitches.
almost all of them.
Let's not talk about glitches.
Nah, you won't get banned for it. It's been in the game for a
Um,
while.
For like we said earlier, like when I seen the message, or when I guess when I found the Discord, I was like, whoa, it's a lot of people in here that I would have never expected. Like how many people it was in the Discord, or I guess just between gaming and everything else that's in it. So yeah, I love. I've always been waiting to play in games like this with other people from here, and I'd be down. I mean, mainly for COD, but
Okay. What about you, Mercy?
oh, I think he got kicked or something.
Oof.
Oh wait, no, he was just typing in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why y'all can't hear me?
Oh no.
I mean, we can hear you now.
So y'all didn't hear nothing earlier?
No.
I mean, we heard you talking a bit, but you were cutting in and out. But for that last question, no.
Alright, I said yeah, I'd be willing to try out new game, all of that. Tournaments, of course. I'd do all of it, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of people, I guess, that you don't know about until like it gets out there, and then people find it and it's like, oh, finally we can actually work on that or join that and try out.
Yeah, I agree with that because, boy, I tell you, we need more Call of Duty players because I just get lonely when they ain't online.
You just gotta message me. I'll be on.
At 5 o'clock, but I just be on early in the day too.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, if things go as planned, we should have a lot of people coming in by middle of this year, I would hope. Middle to end of this year. We'll have a lot more persons in the Discord than we do have now.
I remember when...
What?
No, I wasn't saying that in the pod.
Were you talking about how the Discord was like smaller? Wait.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Back when we had like 70 something people inside of it. Now it's
Yeah.
over
Does it
1,000.
have?
Nah, it's pushing over 1,000.
We have over 1,000. We have 1,100 something people inside of it.
But I'd be so confused every time I look at the numbers in Discord. I'd be like, all these players and only 3 of them playing Call of Duty? Come on, man.
Wait, you gotta.
Not everybody's going to be playing COD.
I know.
Exactly.
I just saying, I mean, it's a whole 1,000 some people, and only 3 people in there.
Hang on.
But anyway, yeah, I ping all the time.
Yeah, I remember seeing you pop up in the Call of Duty chat every day. Every day, and I would not reply.
Nobody would
Why?
be replying. And then they just reply like a couple
I
days
reply
later and say,
whenever I
I'll
got-
join, and they never show up.
Whenever I seen it, I'd say when we're gonna play, and then nobody'd ever say anything to either of us.
Seriously.
So, we'll be working on something to hopefully help with that as well. We'll be working on a number of things. We're actually working on something that hopefully will make it easy to find people that play a particular game on a particular console. It helps you actually like find groups. Apparently, we already have a fan. And a number of other things to actually help with, gaming. It's gonna be based inside the Discord, but we hope you guys will enjoy that. Now, I really do believe that Dr. Noel's just like out for the night, so I'm just gonna continue.
I'm back.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, that was Origin.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
I was figuring BPL cut out, but
I mean, it might have, considering that he still hasn't come on yet. He's not even
Yeah.
online in Discord.
Probably is that freaking out too.
Serious thing. We ain't got any number. We ain't get any number.
I mean, y'all his teammates,
But
y'all
then-
better get his number.
Why? I thought Kronos didn't want everyone knowing his real name.
No. Everybody else.
We need some numbers in the.
Kronos, don't worry. I ain't gonna let him know your name is Barthol.
It's fine.
what did he just say?
Bartholomew.
Oh,
Bartholomew Humphrey Kronos.
Wow.
When I learn how to stream, then I'll give everybody my name. But tell that. The answer is no.
Is that your way of like trying to bribe us into helping you get the stream up?
Please.
That's a good way. All right, I have a question for everyone. How do you guys feel about quote unquote toxic players in video games, like competitive?
I love
Good
how,
question.
how do I feel?
Yeah.
It's
I know,
great. You know why? Because when they start being toxic, I can be toxic dog, but I know I can win.
I have video proof of that.
I've always loved toxic players because I found that toxic players are usually the best.
And
I
they
don't know.
get dead salty when they lose.
I know for me, from what I've always like been taught by toxic players, like taught video games by toxic players. They've always been insane. I don't know. That's just, and I think video games need toxic players.
I know, but that
I can't agree with that.
No,
Yeah,
I phrased that wrong. Competitive video games need toxic.
I still don't know.
Still
But
don't agree with that.
I don't think so.
Kronos, if me and you are playing, right, and we're both like really nice people, we're talking respectable, we're not gonna both play at 100%. Believe it or not, you're not gonna be going all out. But if I start talking trash to you, you're gonna put in 125% to try and.
yeah, because you're being rude.
It always bring your skill level up.
But if
Yeah, but
it's
then I want you to
competitive-
know that you're getting your butt whooped for being rude, and don't come back in my lobby.
But then once you start talking trash back, that's when I get good.
But I still don't agree with the toxic players because
Yeah,
everybody
on the
ain't got
other
that
hand-
mentality, dog.
I mean, I just think you shouldn't play competitive. You don't. If you can't take it, don't play competitive.
So, Tom, you're trying to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think even if it's competitive, it's like you don't have to have that because if it's in a league and it's multiple teams, just like how it is now for the CDL, like if it's in a league, it's multiple teams, everybody's got these beefy players, you know they're good, and it's a reward at the end. I don't think you need that to push you. I think the reward and everything else can help you work harder to get better at the game and just for yourself to say, oh, I'm the best.
So, there's a number of sides to this, to be quite honest, especially when it comes to East. You do have teams that actually have captains that will actually berate their players to the point of near making them cry, and sometimes the players actually ask for it. But that's that tough love, quote unquote, type of training that not a whole lot of people can actually take.
Oh, now he's gone. Oh, he's back. Okay.
But at the same notion, like a lot of players thrive, I guess you could say, off of more constructive criticism. So instead of saying, "Boy, you suck donkey balls,"
Or you can say balls on stream, mate.
that is not an invitation to use
Kronos,
every
you
other
know what to
word.
do.
No. And that's actually not the worst that sometimes people get. They get much, much worse. But if you're going off saying stuff like that, then for a lot of times, instead of getting better, you have persons that just stop caring. And they'll
'Cause they
sometimes
suck
throw a game.
balls.
That's true.
So
But I mean, as team captain, you should know which players you talk to. Like for me, how Noel's pretty much the captain. If he's talking to me, it's like, bro, you're playing like garbage, white. Like, I don't know why you're here. I'm me. I try harder. I get better. You know, that's just me. I put in more time. But like, just say if someone else comes on and they don't like that, you know, I understand it. But as team captain, that should be your responsibility to know how you should push your players.
well, see, there's the differentiation.
All right, what I meant.
You could say balls.
That's not what.
Actually, you say donkey balls.
Wait,
Okay.
that is not what you missed. We were talking
can
about
say
the
balls.
Oh,
differentiation.
sorry, somebody was through the door.
We were talking about the differentiation between being toxic and competitive to your teammates, whether it's good or bad. And I was saying that it depends because sometimes when you're in that team setting, sometimes the teams actually ask for that type of thing, and sometimes it's unnecessary and actually throws off the team because people start giving up. But also, when you consider some games where you're not necessarily a part of a team, but you're just trying to rank up and get to up on the leaderboards and stuff like that, you're playing by yourself, you have comms on, and then you've got this person in your ear telling you about your ma. Like, it doesn't help, and you're either going to report the person, you're going to block the person, or you're just going to throw, or you may just, do well and completely disregard what they're saying and go for your utmost best. So it's not a clear-cut thing, I would think.
I agree.
I would say most of the toxic league players, like that's up there, it's mostly them that live together. Like they day in, day out with each other. They know boundaries and all of that. They know what they could say and what they can't say.
That's fair, yeah. That's kind of what I was saying. Like, so it depends on how well you know that person and if it's something that you can do without affecting them. But if you're just going and you're just rambling on with some rando, then you can probably expect to get banned.
It's
definitely.
definitely not needed, like in casuals or if you're just playing with random people, no. But I mean, like if you're playing like how we played against Colombia, like say if we knew, like we played against Colombia regularly, and we had like a rivalry type thing. That rivalry, it brings views to esports and stuff. I know for me, the big reason like why I got into video games back in the day. When I first played, I think Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Yeah, I played Call of Duty. Yeah, I watched FaZe versus Optic. I saw how the rivalry between that. Then I saw the rivalry between Scumpy and Nade Shot. Even though they were on the same team, I was like, bro, I want that.
That's honestly, that's a fair point. A lot of that rivalry has disappeared in esports, especially more so in the pro scene, I guess you could say.
For certain games, it's still there though.
It's for certain ones, yeah. But I mean, I'm speaking like overall. Like when you have the more one-on-one stuff, it's definitely there. But when you see like teams going against teams, it's less pronounced nowadays.
Yeah, it's not like how 5.
So, I mean, if we were able to get up to a thing like that, and I think we have a pretty good relationship with certain countries. If we play something continuously, like once a month, and you guys like build that familiarity, and we're actually all on the same Discord server or whatnot, just like jump in after each match, something like that is possible. Or maybe you don't even need to do that, and it's just like we cut your hip this time, we coming back to take to cut your hip next time, kind of.
Like Kronos in Jamaica.
Exactly.
Yeah, I ready, son. I ready.
So, yeah, but I did want to thank you guys for coming on.
Oh, I have one more question though.
Yeah.
This is short. Could I ask it?
Sure.
How do you guys feel about 12 to 15-year-olds playing video games?
Wait, what?
Me personally, I hate 12 to 15-year-olds video games. They're no, it's not even funny, bro. They're just so much better than everybody else. The only thing, no. Listen to me. The only thing holding them back is the age cap to compete. That's the only thing holding them back. Bro, have you guys seen 12 to 15-year-olds play FPS games or battle royales, bro?
I think you just need to mute your mic.
No, wait, hold on, bro. Wait, you realize like at 12 to 15, that's your like peak performance, right? Like for reaction time and everything, bro. And this especially the ones addicted to Adderall, bro. No.
Whoa.
Now you're going Adderall.
No. I had a dude on my Fortnite team, bro. I swear to God, he was 14 years old, addicted to Adderall. Bro, this kid did not miss a shot. I'm not even joking.
Well, I mean, when you really think about it, when you go to professional tournaments and stuff like that, Adderall, unless it's actually prescribed, and even at points then, is not allowed because of its mind-altering abilities.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of things that have
drug.
exactly a lot of things that alter your mind or capabilities, when you go professional, like they'll test for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, the 12 to 15 year, the point of Adderall for older people, like that's why there's like the age for like the oldest professional player for like any game is usually like 25 or like 27 or something like that. It's not that high because you just drop off in mental focusness and mental fortitude and stuff like that, and reaction time. But Adderall helps bring that, bring your mental age back or whatever, and just helps you to focus more. But I'm just saying, bro, those 12 to 15-year-olds are crack. Bro, straight up. I'm gonna start a hashtag ban 12 to 15. Bro, I'm not even joking. I gave up on Fortnite after I saw some of those 12-year-olds, bro.
Oh, Lord be with me.
I know, right?
Oh,
The only reason why I really dislike Fortnite, but I actually appreciate Fortnite, is because those kids, the Fortnite quite literally had to build in a system that allowed you to create a fort with one item to catch up with how quickly these kids are building these forts.
Bro, I hated that because building is like the pretty much only good thing I'm at, but I mean, good thing I'm good at. But when those porta forts came out, everyone used them. No one used them to actually build forts. Everyone used them for different things. Me personally, I used them for glitches. That's just me, like in scrims and stuff. I used it for glitches. Everyone else used it for like breaking in people boxes and stuff like that. No one actually used it to actually build a fort. It's a waste, in my
you
opinion.
need to get out of this glitch thing.
I know,
Bro,
right?
no, it helps me win. Leave me.
No.
That's the point. That's why you need to get out of it.
Disgusting.
No.
Stop playing Fortnite.
Listen. All right, I'm just saying.
Stop playing Fortnite.
I'm just saying. All right. It's hard, bro. It's hard being a gamer in the Bahamas. We got higher ping. I don't run 144 millihertz monitors like some people, Tub and Dr. Noel. So they see me around a corner.
Oh, you forgetting me to wait. Oh,
Exactly. Bro, I'm running 160 hertz monitor. Running at 100 FPS. I'm just saying, bro. I need the glitches.
Yeah, but
Wow.
you're exploiting the game.
Listen, if they don't patch it, it's got nothing to do with me.
You know there are glitchy games that the game owners have actually banned before, right?
Yeah, I got banned on one of my own.
yo,
so-
someone asked
Oh
my
my
stream
God.
shut down.
Oh my lord.
Okay, you know what?
Listen.
We're not going to be talking about glitches anymore.
No, it's on Fortnite, bro. I got
It
banned
don't
on my own.
matter. We're not promoting Fortnite, guys. I mean, we're well,
We
we're
got
not promoting glitches.
Wow, we're not promoting Fortnite.
No, you said it right.
Hashtag boycott Epic Games.
I have no problem with Epic Games.
We
Hey, I
at the
think
BESF.
Epic Games done a good thing. Brought out a game free to play, but they got you in a different whole perspective. When you buying the battle pass and paying $20 in, it's you can play the game free to play, but they are actually making more money by just selling their skins in battle passes than actually selling copies of the game.
Yeah, what they're essentially doing is what CS:GO did with the whole skins purchasing and stuff like that. They're just copying the market idea from somewhere else. Which is
I
what
mean,
they
you
do
could
with
Oh,
Fortnite.
of course.
Like, what's his name? Tfue. Tfue had almost every skin in the game. They banned his main account for a glitch. All right, listen, that's just him, not me.
Oh,
And
Ah,
then on his new account, he made a vow to not buy any skins until they give him his old account back, and they gave it back to him like a few months later.
no, it went like a year and a half.
But listen, my guy, he got his account back. That's all I'm saying.
Because he kept promoting the game.
he's trying to play it
You're
safe
talking-
for that.
You talking about a dude that gets 20,000 to anywhere from 20,000 to 50,000 viewers.
So,
Every time you
so what I'm
stream.
saying is, all I need to do is stream, and I'll get my account back if I get banned for glitching.
No,
Oh,
folks, we're
Bro.
going to end
I'm
this
gonna find some glitches in
we're
Modern
going to
Warfare,
end this
that's all I'm
particular
saying.
segment.
Kronos hit me up afterward.
I do want to talk about the BESF, or the Bahamas Esports Federation, a bit. You guys are welcome to sit back and still be a part of the stream.
Yeet.
But I know for a lot of persons they might not have heard a lot from us recently. That is because we've been doing a lot of stuff in the background. So for starters, we actually have our signups now open. So if you're a club or organization or group or anything like that, you can actually sign up to become a member of the federation now. You can head right over to our website at besf242.org and actually hover over where it says interested in esports. You get 3 options, one of which says club membership. Now, the other 2 options are individual membership and volunteer sign up. Well, individual sign up and volunteer sign up. The individual sign up is for those persons who are not a member of any particular club, organization, group, whatever it is, but are interested in esports. And as we find more things, or as we start doing more things in different spaces, like some of the questions inside there is based on your island, it's based on the games that you're interested in, it's based on a number of different things, but we'll use that to then create a profile for you. And from there, we'll also be letting you know whenever any particular events are happening so that you can actually start to build up your national rank, which I alluded to a little bit earlier on. We're going to be starting to work on national ranks and national profiles. We are currently in talks with some people in Grand Bahama to get some stuff started up over there as well. If you are interested in starting something up on your island, let us know. We'll be willing to reach out and work with you to actually get something started out. And that actually brings us to the volunteer sign up, which we can't do it by ourselves. We honestly can't. So we have a number of different positions that are available as a volunteer. We have things from graphic design, marketing, coaching, referees, community managers, team managers, so on and so forth. And I see you guys are talking inside stream. But yeah, so if there's something that you're interested in, even something like audio engineering or video engineering, we have a guy who's in Grand Bahama who actually does broadcast. His career is actually in video engineering. He does that kind of stuff. He's also a photographer and whatnot. He's willing to help us out. We have some other people in Grand Bahama willing to help out, but I think they're waiting as more of a club aspect. So there's a lot that can be done to help out, and then as we grow, more and more stuff will happen, especially in your different islands. So it's not going to be a situation where it's everything's happening in New Providence versus, you know, something happening in Eleuthera and Andros. I would have said Abaco, but Dorian. But once, you know, things are back up, then Abaco and Exuma, Long Island, you know, other places. So we actually have been also in some communications with some other countries, which is we'll also alluded to. We're going to be starting some stuff up with Jamaica. We have some stuff lined up with Guinea, which is actually in Africa. Obviously, we're probably going to be doing some more stuff with Colombia as well. Time goes on. So keep an eye out for different things that are going to be happening. You're probably going to see some more qualifiers coming out for stuff like Street Fighters and Tekken. We can actually go against these countries and actually see just who's the best between these countries. As things continue, I'm pretty sure they'll start to develop into actual full-on country championships between the region and then the world and so on and so forth. I know one of our parent organizations, Wesco, is looking to start something up a little bit later on this year, and we are currently in communications with another governing body called the International Esports Federation. They're going to be having something in Israel. We're going to see if we're going to be a part of that this year or not. So I want you guys to keep an eye out, and if you can, please share out any information that we put out on our social media to try and get other persons that might be interested in the scene but might not know about us just yet. April, we'll be working along with some... I don't want to give out too much information. April's going to be a very interesting month. For starters, we're going to be having our hopefully an exhibition match at a local geek venue. For those that are aware of it, it's going to be called Geek Out. But we're going to be having a exhibition match between some players, our top players, to let persons that might not be in the competitive scene actually see what it's like. For this month, which is March, we're also going to be having some training sessions at Geek Out as well, and we're going to be developing that as time goes on, so it's not just held at Geek. We'll probably be having some of those
hello.
online. Hey.
Sorry,
Huh?
You clicked out, Kronos. He was saying he has to make a quick run somewhere.
Okay.
He typed it in.
Yeah,
Discord.
it would still be on sour.
But yeah, we're gonna be having some more stuff that's not just at a venue. We're gonna have it more online.
Wait, you ended the stream?
No.
No, it's still on.
I was just moving something since
I
Kronos
can stay
left.
bald on stream anyway.
Like,
You could get beat.
that too.
Wait,
yes.
can I sign up to be a glitch finder?
Dude, I'm still talking.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
But yeah, so keep an eye out for workshops that we're going to be doing. Some of them will be in person at different venues. Some of them will be online. We'll be getting coaches as time goes on that will help you figure out how to start from the very beginning to actually getting pretty good at the games. Any resources that we have, if you've signed up as the BESF and our club, you'll be given access to that stuff so that you can actually get the resources to become better at whatever game it is that you're interested in, and that we find resources for, or coaches for those that are interested in things like referees or coaching and stuff like that. We're also looking at actual certifications for you guys, so keep an eye out for that as well. We're just waiting for some legal work to come through. We can actually start having persons either go off getting these certifications to then bring back, or sending people off, however it is, whatever works best. One thing that we are going to start be doing is presently our meetings have been between the executives and the club members. For those persons that are more actually finding out what they're doing, we have a monthly meeting, generally on the last Monday of every month, where we have met up in person and gone over things that we're working on, that we plan on doing. We're going to be moving that to Discord so that persons that are interested can actually tune in and listen. So you can hear and you can make comments and give feedback as well. We'll take that into consideration, and for whenever we make our votes, so that we can actually get a proper from the community for the community type of atmosphere going. Now, like I said, I don't want to give too much information out, so please, the next one is going to be on Monday,
The 30th?
yes, Monday the 30th at 7 p.m. We're going to be having it in Discord. We'll have a channel up inside the category called BESF Lobby. We're going to have an area called General Meeting, which everyone can post in and give you their thoughts. The best way to make sure that you're heard, though, again, is by signing up on the website. And that is besf242.org. and hovering over where it says interested in. So you can save gas money. Exactly. This is for those persons. So it's now pancakes. I do have to say we're still gonna be meeting up every quarter, just to make sure that things are cohesive. But to help save on time and stuff like that, we're gonna be putting it online. Figured that's probably the better way to go about it, just to make sure that people can make it, and again, so we can also get the feedback from the
And from people that can't get there.
and from people that can't get there. Exactly. We do have people that are in other family islands, like I mentioned. So someone like you, Tub, who's all the way in Eleuthera, or you, Mercy, who's all the way in Eleuthera, or persons that we have in Grand Bahama, or Andros and stuff like that. We have a lot of people that are just across the Bahamas, and we don't want anyone to feel left out. And one of our tenets, essentially, is to make esports a national thing for the Bahamas. We can't be leaving people. But this is almost an hour and a half of this stream. The first hour was talking to these guys about their Call of Duty experience, and we took this last half an hour roughly to talk about BESF, which we'll be talking more about when? Monday at 7 p.m. on the Bahamas Gamers and Otaku Discord. For those who aren't a part of it and want to join, it is besf242.org/discord. Take you there automatically. You can either use it as a web version, so you don't have to download anything, or you could download either the app or the client to your computer. So until next time, guys, this is Esports Wrap. I'm your host, Michael Amargan, and we're going to be hopefully starting this series back up. So we should be back next week, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you missed any part of this will be up on YouTube at youtube.com/moarcookies, MOAR cookies. Or if you just want to listen to an audio version of it, it'll be up on as a podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, pretty much anywhere that you can listen to podcasts, with the exception SoundCloud, which we have, but we haven't been using. Need to change that. We don't have a YouTube trigger.
I noticed.
We'll work on that. But and thank you, Tub for following, and welcome to the Cookie Pack. But until next time, guys, take it easy.